Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Elocke. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another Blackpink reaction. We have the Pink Venom dance practice video. Now, when I did react to Pink Venom, I noticed because I was a little late with it. The dance practice video came out I think I was at work when the dance practice video came out, so I was like, damn, I could have did that with the MV, but I don't mind doing it separate. It's allowed the song to kind of sink in a little bit. Again, first thoughts with Pink Venom, I didn't really like the chorus too much. I loved all of the verses, all of the references, things of that nature. The girls looked amazing. They sounded great. It was, the typical Blackpink format, you know what I mean? A case of if it's not broke, don't fix it. I think that, and I don't know if I said this in my Pink Venom reaction, but I'll say it now. I think that YG, Teddy, the whole team, I think they know exactly what they're doing. I think that they released that song knowing that the general public will be all over it and be in love with it just because they've been waiting so long for Blackpink to come back. And then I feel like in terms of the album itself, Pink Venom will probably be, I don't even think it'll be one of the top. I don't know how many songs we're getting, but if we get, more than 5 or 4, whatever, I don't think it'll be a top 3 song on the album personally. I think that they released that knowing that it'll be an earworm for people. It's the year of that in K-pop. A lot of songs that people don't like right away, and then they just build up over time and become, if anything else, they just become catchy as hell, especially when the TikTok era of things. So that just makes songs, I don't know, it helps songs develop that kind of catchiness over a quick amount of time. I don't think that it was a full miss to me. I think that personally, I don't think it was a miss. I think that it was solid. I just don't think that it's comparable to their other title tracks. The How You Like That, the doo-doo-doos, that type of stuff was groundbreaking. The Lovesick Girls, Forever Young, those are groundbreaking songs, you know what I mean? I don't think that Pink Venom was a groundbreaking song, but I do think that it was solid in its own right. And the chorus is a little bit annoying, but it can get catchy, you know what I mean? But I love the rap parts. I love Jisoo and Rose going back to back on the vocals. Their ending was a lot better than typically. They switched that up a little bit, the ending 2 times. It's just a song that's gonna sound great in a live performance and on a live stage, you know what I mean? And that's what YG tends to make songs for. I feel like a lot of their songs are live performance based, you know what I mean? So let's get into dance practice. I'm very excited to see what the dance choreography is going to consist of, because we didn't really see anything outside of the chorus, and we really didn't see the whole thing, you know what I mean, with all the camera movements and zoom ins and stuff like that. So let's check this out. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot still coming your way. And Blackpink with the Pink Venom dance practice. Blackpink, Blackpink, Blackpink. Kicking the door, waving the purple. Hey, hey, hey. Runways I walk, pop, pop. I want them 2 by 2. Lisa looks amazing this era. Dollar Out of Me. I love rose and light colors, but I wish they all had dark hair this era. Come on, Jisoo. Hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, y'all know it's just the swag, the natural swag that most YG artists have, but Lisa has it. She's probably the swaggiest idol. This might be my favorite Jenny verse. Well, outside of the fast rap she had on the tank. Hey, we got bodies on bodies like it's a slow dance. It's that patented Blackpink like train motion that they do a lot. Oh, that's dope as hell. Jisoo's voice. Okay, Rose. It's that pink film. Real quick, I want to say, let me go back to Rose. Thinking about Rose in the front, I really think, and I don't know if I said this before, I think Rose is the second best dancer in Blackpink. That's no disrespect to anybody else. I just think that Lisa is such a monster dancer that, you know, she's arguably the best dancer in K-pop. You know what I mean? So it's hard to really, you know, when you're in a group with someone of that level, it's hard to really stand out dance-wise. But watching their dance practices, every time I watch a dance practice from a group, I always notice somebody who doesn't necessarily get all of the love dance-wise or who's underrated. And I think in Blackpink, it's really Rose. She goes hard. I think that I will say this about the group. I think that certain moves, Rose, Jenny, and Jisoo tend to, they're like body rolls. I feel like Jisoo does the best body roll wise. But I think that in terms of like the straight choreography, I think that Rose is the second best. But I think that Jenny also has her moments where she commands, like Jenny commands the camera very well. So they all have that like star presence dance wise, but not necessarily like in a dance form, if that makes sense. Like again, Jenny's charisma elevates her dance. I think Rose would be a considered a top dancer in another group if she wasn't next to a monster dancer like Elisa. That just happens when you're in a group with a monster dancer. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what I've said about Sugi and Red Velvet with Wendy. She would be a main vocalist with any other group, but Wendy's a monster vocalist, so it's hard for Sugi to get that. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Again, Jisoo is just, she's very fluid in her movement a lot of times. And I think a lot of people don't really give her enough credit for that. I already said Jenny's charisma. And then, Rose, I think in terms of just a choreography standpoint, I think Rose hits their choreography start to finish second best behind Lisa, which is saying a lot. And Lisa's just different. She's an animal. Y'all know. I mean, she's just, when it comes to the choreography, she's a machine. She input the moves and she's just like, okay, I'm ready. You know what I mean? But I think that the different elements of each one of them elevates their own presence, and then they all have very, very solid stage presence. I think they understand the moment, and when the camera is on each one of them, they command it. And then they pass it off when when the next person comes up. So I think that again, those other elements outside of just doing the choreography elevates Blackpink's, I don't know, dance performance. And it's just interesting to see that. You know what I mean? Like that's what kind of brings them to the star level of performance without necessarily just going super, super hard on choreo all the time. If that makes sense. I know I said a whole lot of stuff like that. I bring the pain like, hey, 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 get him, get him, get him. Another thing too is that Blackpink needs credit for. They move pretty much the whole song, choreography wise. Even now, Jenny and even just there, like Jenny and Lisa's break was the walk back, but even then they're still doing some movements in the back when they get back there. That note. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, I love these formations with the backup dancers. Okay, okay. Hey. Ooh, I didn't even notice in the video they brought the Blackpink chant back out. Okay, Jenny, she hit that. Hey, hey. So that was Blackpink with the Pink Venom dance practice video. Again, like I said, I think that each one of them have a specific set of tools that allow them to elevate their performance on stage. Some groups, it's just who does the choreography the best. You know what I mean? With Blackpink, I don't think it's that black and white. I think that obviously, again, I'll say it again, Lisa, when you think of Lisa, you just think of the swag and the aura. Obviously, she's a monster dancer, so you obviously know that she's going to be the first one typically that people look at choreography-wise. But then, I feel like Rose is very, very solid as a dancer, and I didn't realize that when I first got into Blackpink until I watched the dance practices, which typically what happens with different groups with me personally is that you really get to see different members shine in dance practices. Rose goes hard. And then, like I said, Jenny, a lot of it is charisma, I feel like. Again, Jenny has swag too now, but Jenny's is more, as opposed to Lisa, it's a little bit more elegance, you know what I mean? They each have their own specific brand of swag and style and sauce. Jenny's is more elegance, and her charisma really brings up her performance level, which makes it look like she doesn't have to do much to really command. So that's like her charm, and then I think Jisoo, she just has that like bit of maturity, I think. Not to say the other girls aren't mature, but Jisoo just has that like womanly vibe about the group, to where, again, the body rolls, a lot of the like sexier moves and like choreography Jisoo pulls off very well. And she just has that, like, I don't know, again, that aura, like her specific aura is different than the others, you know what I mean? So it's like each one of them has that like very specific brand about them, which is again evident even off stage. How they're they're literally earth, wind, fire, water. Like they're all four of them are stars, mega stars in their own right, and then they come together and they form this immovable object that is Blackpink. And I think you can really almost dive into their production to see that, with even how they market them, how they produce their music, how they have Jenny and Lisa teamed up in the rap duos. Then they have Rose and Jisoo in there, which I love. Again, I said this in the video, I wish they had more scenes in videos with Rose and Jisoo back to back, like how they do Jenny and Lisa like in the same room kind of singing back to back. I know it's kind of different with vocals, but I wish they did that more often. But again, I mean, they're incredible. The talent level is insane to think about. And yeah, I mean, I'm anticipating a hell of an album. Like I said, I don't think Pink Venom will be the best song on the album. I keep telling people that. I think that was just really, I still think that was just the appetizer. I think that they're going to hit the ground running with the other songs on the album, and then I think the tour is going to be amazing. Again, I'm saving up for it because Blackpink experience is definitely something that I want to be able to say that I experience if they get the when the opportunity comes. So again, love these girls. I'm still OT4 if anyone wants to know. I'm still OT4. It's really hard for me to move out of that, you know what I mean? Jisoo almost took it in the video and just in the off-camera stuff or off-stage stuff that I've been watching of them, but then, you know, when you see all 4 of them, it's just like, how do I choose? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see if I can come up with something, but I want it to be natural. I don't want to just force myself to pick a bias, you know what I'm saying? So until it comes naturally, I'm OT4 100% all the way. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.